Hey everyone, my name is Paul Mendez, founder of Profitable Freelancer, and in this video I will be going over how to start freelancing right now. Okay, so I broke it up into 3 very easy to understand steps because when I was freelancing, I didn't have a clear path, but on my journey, I've realized that it really comes down to 3 main things. And the first is to really just make a decision, to decide. Now, this might sound like a very simple step that you can just skip past, but you really need to dig down deep and ask yourself the tough questions like, are you making enough money? Are you making the amount of money that you know that you deserve and that you're capable of? Ask yourself those questions, and if you're telling yourself no, you know you can be earning more, you know you can be doing something else to advance your career so you can provide more for yourself, for your family, for your community, then make the decision. Make the decision that you're going to learn how to start freelancing, and that leads us right into step number 2, which is to plan. Now, a lot of people just go in without really planning what they're going to do when they're starting a business or when they're going to freelance. And to be honest, it's a very, very risky thing because if you jump into this world and you build a bad reputation for yourself, that will follow you. So make a plan. Ask yourself what interests you. And I also have a video on this, the top 3 online side hustles that you can start performing today. You can go check that out on my channel if you want. But look at what skills are in demand and start to plan out how you are actually going to provide these services. So whether that means going on a freelance platform like freelancer.com, Upwork, or Fiverr, or whether that means using word of mouth and using your existing network to get a few starter clients, because that is what is going to propel you forward. Getting those initial good reviews is such a massive thing you need to do before you start reaching out cold to anyone, and that is what's going to set you apart. Having those good initial reviews, deciding that you're going to do this and stop procrastinating, planning what skill set you want to provide as a freelancer, and then that takes us into number 3, which is execute. Because to execute, it might sound simple once again, but you need to come up with a plan. So the first thing when people are thinking about freelancing and starting a business is, how am I going to fit it into my schedule? Do I have enough time? So execute goes back to your plan. You need to plan out what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. So if you know you have a 9-to-5 or you know you have an obligation for 8 hours of the day, you know you're going to sleep for 8 hours of the day, that leaves you 8 hours to start working on your side hustle. Now, of course, you might not have that full 8 hours, but even if you cut that in half, everyone can find 4 hours a day. Whether that means waking up earlier, skipping a couple hours of Netflix, or just becoming smarter with what you're doing and really coming up with a plan so it fits into your life. And a plan that isn't just some fairy tale, a plan you can actually execute on. So in my journey, I had a 9-to-5. I didn't have that much time in my day. So I woke up an hour before I had to go to work. I'd get some work done. And then at night, I'd put in another 3 to 4 hours. So it's really up to you. You don't need to quit your job right now and just jump in, but you can start by doing these 3 things, deciding that you actually want to do this and that the time is now and you are not going to, let another year go by, make the same amount of money or even less, that you're going to make a decision right now. You're going to come up with a plan to find the right freelance skill for you and what platforms you want to go on that make the most sense for you. I also have a video I did that compares Upwork and Fiverr, so you can look at those 2, see which one is the best fit for you, and then go out there and execute. Set some time apart out of your day to learn different skills, to start reaching out to potential clients, and ultimately start making some money online and getting some good reviews as a freelancer. So I hope this was a quick video that was helpful to just break down how you can start freelancing, break it down into these 3 steps, and I really, wish you all the luck on your future freelance journey. Leave a comment down below with what kind of video you would like to see me cover next. And until next time, my name is Paul Mendez with Profitable Freelancer, and I look forward to your future freelance success.